Yeah, guys, welcome to this Nations League Game Week 1 and 2 prediction stream. Obviously, presenting it to you through my channel and Football Overseas, which of course is Kyle's, and he will be on very soon as well. And should be having Manny on here as well. So a couple of people on. To chat about all this, go through all this, and so I will. I know Kyle's here, so I'll bring him on, and then we can talk a bit more, go through all this. Please feel free to comment, and if you're in the live chat, anyone's in there. I know there's nobody there at the moment. Please comment and obviously smash the likes and sub if you're new. Yeah, so anyway, I'll bring Kyle on and we'll get on with it. There's no sign of Manny at the moment, but he won't be long, I'm sure. Be up to you, bro.
Yeah, pick up. How you doing?
Yeah, cool, mate, cool. Cool, man.
Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, mate, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have Manny coming on soon as well. I did let him know. I did DM him and everything and sent him the link and all that. So he should be on fairly soon. But obviously, we're going to go through all this. The Nations League, it's back once again. It'll be interesting to see who's going to do well this time. Can England progress? Maybe have a chance of winning it this time. Not so sure, but you never know. Of course, with a new manager there at the moment, Lee Carsley. Well, temporary charge, of course. So he won't be there permanently. Well, unless they do offer him the job permanently. But also we'll just do a quick tribute to Sven-Göran Eriksson, who of course passed away yesterday. Sadly, at the age of 76, very sad. Well, he done really well, I thought, with England. It was always a difficult job, poison chalice in a way, which it still is. And he also done well in many other clubs as manager. So, sadly missed. And, prayers go out to his family and all associated with him. Have you got anything to add there, Kyle?
No, I don't have any pictures.
Okay, mate. Well, okay, we'll crack on then. And I'll bring the page up. I'll see there's still no Manny at the moment. I'll try him in a minute, but we'll get into it. Bring this up and we can talk about this. It's coming. Righty. And there it is. And we got all the matches on here, of course, and all the league phase fixtures. Certain Kylian Mbappe there. Will he do something this time? It's not exactly doing much in the Spanish league at the moment, but, he's got so much talent and ability. I'm sure he will at some stage. Of course, Harry Kane there and everything. So, we're going to the. Should we go into the groups or the fixture? Yeah, let's go through the matches and right. And of course, it's starting next week, Thursday, 5th of September. Load of matches here going on. So we go through them. Got Azerbaijan and Sweden first. I suppose you would say Azerbaijan are pretty much the underdogs here. Sweden are the bigger team. Can you see anything, any upset here, Carl?
Let me look at it. Of course, Sweden comes into this match with 2 losses. in the last games. And then Sweden has only won one game, while Uzbekistan has a little bit of form with a win and a draw and a loss. And looking at the head-to-head, Uzbekistan has beaten Sweden. Has beaten Sweden once 3-0, and Sweden has beaten them 5-0. So look at it that way.
I mean, you'd think Sweden still had too much, wouldn't you? I mean, you got the likes of Isaac there, or Isaac, whatever you call him, and you know you got.
I'll say it will be a draw of 1-1.
Yeah,
I don't see much between the sides.
I mean, I thought Azerbaijan were a weaker nation myself. And here's Manny. Big up to you, Manny.
Yeah, big up Steve, and big up to you, Kyle, as well. Sorry for being late. Had to make my dad a coffee. And
no worries, mate. No worries.
Yeah, lateness isn't really greatness, but thanks for putting this stream together. How much did I miss?
Not that much. We've only really just not long started, and we're just obviously going through the games now, the groups and everything. So the first game, it's all starting next week. I think Thursday the 5th is the first round of games. First lot of games. So obviously the first one we're talking about is Azerbaijan and Sweden. I think, what did you say about this one, Carl? You think it's going to be a draw, didn't you?
Yeah, I said it will be a draw of 1-1.
Between Azerbaijan and Sweden.
What do you think, man?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure that Sweden are that weak a team to be held to a draw by Azerbaijan. And I would definitely go so far to say that Sweden might just nick this one. 2-1.
No. My reason for a draw is because Uzbekistan has beaten Sweden like 3-0 in 2023.
Azerbaijan, yeah.
Yeah. So they could be capable of taking Sweden to a draw.
Yeah. I mean, we know shocks can happen, surprises can happen, but I don't think so here. I think Sweden should be too good for Azerbaijan. You know, they must have some more firepower, more class all round. I don't know if his name is it Isaac or Isaac. I don't really know how you pronounce it. That name.
Isaac.
Yeah. You got him, and you got so many others. Sweden are surely too good for this lot. So for me, I'm going to Sweden win. I'm going to go 2-0 Sweden for this one.
For me, 2-1. I don't think Sweden are necessarily that strong a team, but they should be too strong for Azerbaijan.
Right. What group is this one in again? I'm trying to see.
That is
Group
League C. League C, Group A1.
Oh, League C, isn't it? Yeah, C1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Baku in Azerbaijan. Don't know how to say that stadium. Tawfik Baramov.
Yeah, Tawfik Baramov. That's right.
Yeah, I'll let you do that, Manny, because I haven't got a clue, mate.
Yeah, a little bit of trivia for you. Tawfik Baramov, may Allah rest his soul, is the Azerbaijani referee linesman who actually awarded Jeff Hurst's second goal in the World Cup final, which was supposed to have been disallowed.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
So he has a very special place in the hearts of England fans.
Oh, cool.
If it weren't for him, who knows if we would have gone on to win that final?
Well, yeah. To be honest, it wasn't actually over the line. We kept seeing it more now, and it was on the line, wasn't it?
Yeah, more on the line, really.
Yeah. Yeah, but who cares, eh? They can't take that away from us. Imagine they had VAR back then. Crikey. Yeah.
But we were the better team, and any German fans who dare to complain about that goal will need to remember that there was a German handball in the build-up to their stoppage time equaliser at the end of normal time. So what goes around comes around, maybe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sure. You're right there, bro. But yeah, and so I want to try and I want to try and get it with all the games. Yeah, let's go back to go through all the games this way. So that's Group C1. Well, we're going through all different groups here, not all the same. So, oh yeah, Group C1 here is the same. Estonia versus Slovakia. In the
Hold on a
same group.
minute.
Sorry, mate. No worries.
Yeah, we're going. What's the next game?
Should we go through all the actual groups? You know, the actual groups as one sort of thing, or go through all different fixtures?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
because they're all different groups here. They're not all the same group. So
yeah, so maybe we start from League A as we go down, right?
League A, right? Because you got League A, Group A1, and you got A4 and Group A2 and everything, haven't you? A3.
Yeah.
Well, got obviously League A1, as we know, is Group A1, and it's Scotland and Poland. Do we hold out any hope for Scotland here? I mean, Poland are a decent team. I don't think they're amazing. I mean, they always get to tournaments and they do fairly well, but they never really get into, say, like a quarters or semis or anything, really, do they? But then again, Scotland are nothing special either. And no disrespect to Scotland, but you know, look at how they've done in that Euros. They were pretty poor, weren't they? I mean, it's all very well they qualified. It's great, but they weren't up to it really, were they? In that Euros.
No, they both. I think they both got knocked out at group stage in the Euros.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both got knocked out at group stage.
Yeah. So, I don't know what to go for here, man. I ain't got a clue. I mean, you think Scotland at home maybe should have the advantage? I don't know who Poland have got Lewandowski still and everything. Is he back there for Poland?
I feel like Lewandowski has not been the same ever since he left by Munich. He hasn't been performing consistently to that level, and his goal tally has actually dropped. So, and also Scotland, they have been improving in terms of their form. McTominay has been improving for them. He has been performing well for them as their striker, even though he's a midfielder. Yeah, so I feel like Scotland could actually, I don't see much between the teams, so I feel like I'll go for a 1-1 draw between the two teams.
Yeah, there's a recent form guide, obviously, and Scotland only one win recently, 2 losses and 2 draws. Poland have drawn 1, lost 2, and won 2. Yeah, Poland have got a bit better. I would say a bit better form there. 2 wins lately.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I might go a draw for this one. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Stevie. Let's not forget that both of these teams, of course, were at Euro 2024, and Scotland are. I mean, they showed some capability against Switzerland, but they ended up losing to Hungary after being shellacked by Germany. Scotland, like Poland, seem to have a knack of being able to qualify well for major tournaments, but once they get to the tournament proper, they end up coming an absolute cropper.
Player to deceive,
yeah. And I would for me, Steve Clarke has also named his squad. There is no more Callum McGregor. He's announced his retirement, so I think it could be. It might be Andrew Robertson or John McGinn who'll end up captaining the team. I think. I'm not too sure. No, it is going to be Robertson who will still captain the team. There is, of course, no Craig Gordon. The same goalkeepers who were there in the Euros who flattered to deceive are there. Angus Gunn, who I call Tommy Gunn, by the way. Xander Clark, who might not even be first choice at Hearts this season if Naismith has his decision. And also Liam Kelly. And I would certainly go so far to say that this particular Scotland squad will struggle against a Poland team that will certainly have a great deal of, they'll just have a lot more confidence. And let's not forget that when it comes to playing against the British home nations teams, it was Poland who actually secured their qualification for Euro 2024 at Wales's expense via penalty shootout. So I just think that this this Scotland team rather won't really have too much going for them. They were outstanding in the qualifiers for this Euros, beating eventual champion Spain. But now things have
when they got there were poor.
Yeah, absolutely. And now things have changed so much that they're not quite the same team then that they were, certainly not. And they just don't look they just don't look really sharp anymore. And I think Steve Clarke has also tactically been found out. So I'm going to go so far to predict that this will be a Poland win here. It'll be tight, but it'll be a win nonetheless. 2-1 to the Bielo-Czerwoni.
I think I still will go with the draw though. 1-1. I mean, when you think about it on paper, Scotland have got the best of the Scottish players in, Celtic, Rangers, whatever in Scotland. They should still have enough. Okay, they have the Premier as well. They've got Premiership players like Robertson, of course. Tierney, don't forget Tierney.
Mate, I love Tierney as much as anyone else, but I don't know if he's going to be fit to be a part of the squad.
Injured again?
No, he was injured during the Euros, right? So,
that's right.
We'll have to see if he is, still available to play. I just don't know if he is at the moment, though.
Yeah, but when you do think about it, though, they should have the best of the Scottish team, Celtic and everything, Although saying that, Celtic have got probably pretty more foreign players now, haven't they? They got a big deal with, I think, is it Japan or China or something? They have plenty of Chinese or Japanese players in their squad, Celtic. So, they seem to have a deal there somewhere with China or Japan. So, might be their sponsors or something, or the chairman or something or other. But I mean, they should, and they do have, obviously, there are Premiership players there. McGinn, of course, another one. So, they should have enough. But I still think they will get a draw here. I still think a 1-1 myself.
Well, I mean, as an English fan, I'm supposed to be not very fond of the Scots, and I do not have anything in common with those idiots who were chanting Scotland get battered everywhere they go at the Euros. Shame on those idiots. They, they're quite frankly a disgrace to us as a footballing nation. But
I agree.
I mean, I hope they can secure a draw. But now that they've come up to the upper echelons of the Nations League, it is not going to be very easy. And let's not forget, they've got Portugal and Croatia in their group.
Yeah, Yeah. So you had what 2-1 Poland, didn't you? And
yes,
what
I did.
What have you gone for, Carl? What's Carl gone for? I can't remember what he said. I think he said did he say Poland as well? I think he said Poland to win. He's on mute at the moment. And right, let's go on to the next one. Which is what's
the
that?
next game?
What did you have for that one again, Kyle? Scotland and Poland.
For the next game, what's the next game?
Yeah, no. What did you have for that score again, though? That Scotland Poland.
I feel like I'll go for 1-1 draw for Scotland versus Poland.
Oh, that's what I had as well. Manny's gone 2-1 Poland. So yeah.
Yeah. I think
the next this one is Portugal Croatia as well. Yeah.
For Portugal versus Croatia, I'll go for Portugal 2-1 win. I know because Portugal and Croatia have been in the same Euros, and Portugal managed to advance further than Croatia did. Croatia got knocked out in the group stage. Portugal advanced to the quarterfinals, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. They got knocked out by France. Yeah. So I feel like this Portugal team has potential to to beat Croatia, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I think they still had the likes of Ronaldo and everything playing Portugal. I mean, I don't know if Modric will be playing for Croatia if he's still there. I'm sure he is, isn't he? I don't think he's retired, is he?
Yeah, Modric has in fact been named in the squads for the Nations League games. So clearly, Zlatko Dalic doesn't want him to leave, and it's just as well because I think there have been several players who have announced their retirement from the national team in the wake of that heartbreaking exit from the Euros. So I think it's fair to say that as long as Modric can still hack it, Dalic still clearly needs him a great deal. And, he probably might just have a final crack at the World Cup, hopefully have a much happier ending to his international career, at least in theory, and then he can, call it quits with no regrets. Having said that, though, it will remain to be seen whether he actually does get more game time at Real Madrid, because he's pretty much a substitute now as far as Carlo Ancelotti is concerned.
Yeah. So what are you going for here, Manny?
I can only see I can't see beyond a Portugal win, I'm afraid. Of course, hopefully for Portugal, Bobby Martinez will be strong enough to say that Ronaldo should no longer be a part of the national team's plans. But we all know that, spineless Bob won't, won't even consider that. And once again, we saw in the Euros how basically Ronaldo pretty much flattered to deceive for the most part, made it all about him. And Pepe, who is a few years his senior, had an absolute stormer of a tournament by comparison. But again, this Portuguese team without Ronaldo, and obviously now without Pepe, still has enough young talent to be able to, make sure they're a much better team. And I think Croatia are still an aging side. Croatia will still need a little bit of a confidence boost because they are so lacking in it. But I don't think it's going to come against the Portuguese. So should be a two. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for the Portuguese.
Yeah, I still think Croatia are a decent team, but they're not. I mean, you can't go. They should be one-man teams. These. I mean, as you say, Ronaldo. Who exactly is in control at Portugal? Who is managing it? Their manager or Ronaldo? It's more like Ronaldo, isn't it?
Yeah.
He seems to control everything. His manager and whatever, and player and captain out on the pitch and this and that and whatever. So he sort of, Oh, he's a great player. Fantastic. Well, he has been. I'm not so sure now. But, he's been an amazing player. But you can't go with one man all the time. You've got to move on eventually. Like Croatia will with Modric when he retires, and players like that. And I think the likes of Brentford, because Tony looks like he's on his way going to Chelsea. That's what it looks like. I had breaking news a little while ago that Chelsea are now after him and a bid apparently for him. So we could be moving on now as well without Tony. And I think that's all just as well, to be honest. I mean, he's left him out. You could see why. He's obviously don't want him in there. He don't want to knock the confidence of anyone else in the team and feel it's all about Ivan Toney, because it's not. It's about us as well. It shouldn't be about one man. And the sooner he moves on, we got to get some money. I think they're talking about 45 million. So, let's hope. But they want it done this week. Apparently, want it all done this week, the business. So, well, obviously, I won't talk about anything more about that here, because this is not a transfer channel or stream. So,
yeah,
I will move on with these to the Nations League. So,
okay, we are moving on. It seems like he has left the church. Mr. B, you okay?
Apologies, guys. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But anyway, I'm back, and we'll move on with this. Carry on with this.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but anyway, we're back now, and right. So let's move on. What's the next one?
I think the next is it?
Yeah.
Is it France versus Italy?
France and Italy.
Oh,
that maybe
will really
do GameWeek 2 so that we can clear the group.
Oh, is that week 2? Is it? No, it's not. It's Friday. That's Friday, isn't it? Right. Yeah, France and Italy. Yeah. Right. Should be some game. In France, of course, in Paris, Parc des Princes, Harry. So, what are you going to go for here, Carl? Is he there? Carl? Let's go to you then, Manny. What are you thinking for this one?
No, it should be a France win on paper, but although Italy crashed out at a very early stage of the Euros, France kind of flattered to deceive in the semi-finals. Eventually, even during the tournament proper, they weren't exactly firing on all cylinders. But France are going to need this. They're going to need to have a home win here to make sure they start this tournament on the right foot.
Yeah. You asked a question.
Yeah, I've gone to Manny now, Kyle. Sorry, because you didn't answer. So I've gone to Manny, mate. So we'll start with him and then go to you. Yeah.
I actually do believe that France should have the better of the Italians here, and it's obviously going to be very interesting. You have a situation where the French number 1 plays for AC Milan, and the Italian number 1 plays for Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
So, there's going to be a sort of a switch, kind of in a way, and obviously, Gigi Donnarumma will receive a rather interesting welcome, as it were, from some of the French fans. Many of them, I'm sure, don't like Paris Saint-Germain. I just don't see this Italian team doing anywhere near enough, and I think we all now know that the after their Euro 2021 success, they've sort of crashed and burned, literally.
They were poor in the Euros, weren't they, Italy? Yeah.
And they failed to qualify for the 2022 World Cup, don't forget. So, yeah, France should be able to win this one. I'm going for 2-1, though. Italy will score, but France will definitely have the better of the game.
I'm going to 2-0 France for this one.
Yeah, I'm going for 2-1 France. I feel like Italy, yes. 16 or something when they reached the final against Italy, against France, no, against England.
It'll be a big game. It'll be a tight game, I think. I don't think there'll be a lot in it. But I think France should have enough. I still think France, and I don't think Italy are that great anymore. So I think France will have too much, and 2-0 France for me. So let's go to the next one. And sorry about this, guys. It's a little bit slow. Right. League A. So what was that?
Yeah.
Group 2, A2. Do we go back to this one, to Thursday?
Yeah. Belgium versus Israel.
Belgium. Hold on a minute.
It was close to Italy versus.
Oh yeah. Sorry. It's all over the place on here, but anyway. Right. So Belgium, Israel. What are you going for with this one, Kyle?
Okay, at this point, I won't be surprised if Belgium loses to Israel, because Belgium seems to lose to even the smallest teams, like Slovakia, those teams like that. So for me, this one I'm going for a close win, 2-0 for Belgium. Depends on how they start the game and how strong Israel can be against Belgium here. So I'm going for 2-0. Legit win for Belgium.
Yeah. What about you, Manny?
I'm going to disagree. I think, Israel are nowhere near good enough a team to even compete with the likes of Belgium. And obviously there was some news that Thibaut Courtois has pretty much made it clear that he will not be representing Belgium as long as the current management is in place. And I say, you know what, good riddance to him, really, because, the national team doesn't need a person with his sort of attitude, really. I think he was also cheesed off at having the captaincy, about being passed over for the captaincy in favor of Romelu Lukaku at one point. And so, let him stay at Real Madrid, win more silverware there. Belgium will move on without him. But Belgium do have enough talent to beat Israel, definitely. So, look, 2-0 to Belgium. There's no question here.
Yeah.
I'm going 3-0 Belgium for this one.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. I just think they will have too much. I mean, problem is, once they get to tournaments, they flatter to deceive, don't they, the Belgians? It's all right getting there. And they got a fantastic lot of players with KDB and everything. But, it's, just can't do it. Once they get to tournaments, they're the underachievers. They call them the golden age. They've got the golden age of players, Belgium, but they're still underachievers, unfortunately. But yeah, I think they'll get through easily enough in this group, possibly. So, yeah. Sorry, you was going to add something there, Cole? Did you want to say something?
No, there's nothing to add there.
Okay. Right, we'll move on then, and let's get to the next one. That was it in that group, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So we move to the next group. That is Group 3. Germany versus Hungary.
Germany versus Hungary. Right. Where's that?
It's being played on
Saturday.
7th of September.
Yeah. This is all over the place, man. This is so weird. Right. Yeah, Germany, Hungary. And I thought Hungary were a good team, but they were so disappointing in that Euros, Hungary, I thought. They're decent, very good team. Got Szoboszlai and many others in the team. But they really did flatter to deceive, I think, in the Euros. Germany, well, looked really good. We thought they was going to go a long way in that Euros, probably get to maybe the semis or final even. But fell short a bit in the end. But it was a shock. Of course, Spain beat them, didn't they? So the eventual winners. But there you go. I think Germany are still quality. I think they'll have too much for Hungary here. I really do. I'm going to go 2-0 Germany for this one. What about you, Manny?
Yeah, agree. And even with the raft of international retirements, Ilkay Gundogan, Thomas Muller, Toni Kroos, and of course Manuel Neuer, I do definitely believe that this German team will have far too much for Hungary. Hungary do look good whenever they get it together, but obviously at the Euros they had Germany and Switzerland in their group. They beat Scotland, but beating Scotland isn't exactly a feather in one's cap, with all due respect to the Tartan Army.
No, they just weren't hungry enough, were they? No.
Yep.
But
yeah, 2-0 to Germany.
No, yeah, and how about you, Carl? What do you think for this one?
I feel like I'm going to 1 Germany. The reason why I'm going to 1 Germany is because if you look at how Germany played at the Euros, you can tell they didn't really play that well. And also, like example is like how they played against Switzerland, how they played against Scotland. Like they were lucky to win it, because if Scotland didn't get that red card, Scotland wouldn't have lost by those many goals. Yeah.
Well, obviously we're all going for Germany anyway, so I think they should be too good and should get through. Probably top of the group, I would say. Top of the group. So, so let's move on. And you'll have to tell me where we're going again, Carl. Are we going back to Thursday? Are we Friday? Are we Saturday again? What are we on? Still on Saturday?
We're still on Saturday. The same timing. Netherlands versus Bosnia.
Netherlands. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there. Yeah. Right. Well, Netherlands had a pretty good Euros. Obviously, England beat them in the end, as we know. But, yeah, I think they're a very good team still. A lot of quality players. So, most of them in the Premier now with De Ligt and everything like that. So, and of course, Van der Ven. Going to say Weghorst, but I'm not quite so sure about that one. But yeah, yeah, and they got a lot of quality. Of course, Memphis Depay and all that. So, Xavi Simons, a lot of quality. I think they'll be too good for Bosnia here. I'm going to go 3-1 Netherlands. What about you, Manny?
Oh, looks as though great minds think alike, Steve. I'm going for the same scoreline, although you will be interested to know that with the Euros hero Bart Verbruggen injured, it could very well be that Mark Flecken gets to play in goal. So,
can I change the score? I want to change the score.
Don't add an extra goal to Bosnia, mate. He's not that bad a keeper, especially when it comes to playing for the national team. I know that he's not your cup of tea as a Brentford player, and I completely respect your view. And there have been times when even I've wondered, what Thomas Frank would see in him. But, this Dutch team are now on the road to recovery. We didn't expect that it would be so, but that's how they proved. It's how things have proved. I do think that the likes of Van Dijk and Wijnaldum could very well see their careers winding down, but there's always going to be some really good talent coming through from the Netherlands. So, yeah, 3-1. 3-1. Looks a good bet to me.
Yeah. As you say, great minds think alike. How about you, Kyle? Are you going to make it a hat trick? You there? You there, Kyle?
Yeah. I'll go for 3-1 Netherlands.
Yeah, he's made it a hat trick. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Bosnia is not that strong, and Netherlands is way stronger than Bosnia. So it could be 3-1, and also it could be higher than that. You never know. Yeah.
I think I'll stick with 3-1 though. So they should be probably better than most in this group. They say they're in the same group as was it? Did we say Germany? Was it Germany? No. Who else was in this group?
No, I don't think there's any left in the group, so I think it's the next group.
Yeah, I thought there was someone else in this other one.
No, it's easy for teams.
It's Germany and Hungary. I thought so. Probably Germany and Netherlands for me qualifying there.
Yep.
Right.
It could very well be that Germany and the Netherlands do qualify, but Hungary will certainly look to throw a spanner in those works. And if you're going for the other group with Scotland, you can't look beyond Portugal and Croatia, I think.
No, yeah, I agree there. Yeah, definitely agree. Right, so where are we up to now? We're up to into the next group, which is C. Was it?
That is on 5th of September. That is Serbia versus Spain.
3rd, did you say? You're right.
No, 5th of that should be Thursday.
Thursday, you're right. Yeah. The 5th. Yeah, right. What was it? C1, isn't it? Yeah. Right. C1. We've done Azerbaijan and Sweden, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Serbia versus Spain.
Serbia versus Spain. Right. Yeah. Spain all the way, surely. Just won the Euros. Well, they're too much, aren't they, for it? You would think, look, all them, they won, 5 in a row. They're going to be too much for anyone, I think. All that talent they've got now. Amazing. Them youngsters there. So they were brilliant in that final. And, like Olmo and all that as well. I just think they're going to be too good for Serbia here. I'm going to go 4-0 Spain.
Jumping the gun there. Rodri is still out injured, I think. And he obviously didn't play in City's first few games of the season, and it's a doubt whether he'll be a part of Luis de la Fuente's squad. Spain should win, but I certainly won't see it being that emphatic.
In fact, I'm going to go down to 3-0 though. I'll still say 3-0.
3-1. 3-1 for me. I don't rate Unai Simon, and I really don't think that boy can keep a clean sheet.
Okay. What about you, Carl?
For me, I'm going for a 3-0 Spain. I feel like Spain will keep a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you agree with me anyway.
Yeah, I don't think Serbia will score a goal. And also it depends on how Yamal plays as well. After the heartbreak of the Euro 2024 and what happened afterwards. Yeah.
If Martinez was eligible for Spain, he'd keep clean sheet, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and who knows? He could lose Serbia as a way to
I
he could lose
thought you'd
Serbia.
come back there, man. He said, yeah, of course they would. They keep a clean sheet with Martinez in goal.
I think
Yeah.
recent stories about Martinez, especially his performance, would dictate that I'd be wise not to speak about him right now. But I mean, it goes without saying, and I know a lot of Arsenal fans are going to crow about David Raya, but if David Raya can't even dislodge Unai Simon, then there's no hope, really.
True. Right. So let's move on. And are we still on Thursday, or are we going to a different day now? So we had Serbia. I think that was it, wasn't it? Or was there more?
Yeah, it is. It's the same day. Denmark versus Switzerland.
Denmark, Switzerland. Right.
Yeah, it's the same timing as Serbia versus Spain.
Right. Well, these two are both in the Euros, of course. Switzerland done really well again, as they usually do. They at least got to, I think they got the second round, didn't they?
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, sorry. Yeah, quarterfinals, of course. But they always seem to do something in tournaments. They always get there, and I think they're a pretty good team. Of course, you got Xhaka and everything in that team. Denmark are decent. I mean, well, I think we drew with them, didn't we, in the Euro? So, yeah, I don't know for this one. It's tight. I'm going to say 2-1 Switzerland. Yeah.
Well, this is actually the type of game that could end in a draw. And let's also not forget that Switzerland will have to face life without Zed and Shaqiri, who announced his retirement after the Euros. So
unfortunately, the hips won't lie anymore. No. But no, he was quality. He was, but I still think Switzerland would still be just too good here. Too much.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think the thing about Denmark is, especially in the Euros, they looked a little bit, I don't know, rigid for some reason, and they just weren't quite able to be at their best. Depending on who else is in their group, I think Denmark, both of these teams should qualify for from their group for the next stage, but Switzerland should get the better of Denmark in Copenhagen. I agree with you here, 2-1.
All right. What about you, Carl?
Yeah, for me, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Denmark versus Switzerland. Switzerland will be missing the talent of Shaqiri, and Denmark. Yeah. So I feel like without Shaqiri, that will reduce Switzerland's quality. Yeah. So that is 1-1 draw. Yeah, for both teams.
Right. So let's move on. No one done. Right. So where are we now then, Kyle? Still on the same day?
That is. We're going to League B, Group 1. That's on 7th September 2024. Right. That is Georgia versus Czech Republic.
Georgia. You say Georgia and Czech Republic?
Yeah. Georgia versus Czech Republic.
Right.
Yeah, speaking about the Georgia, the Georgia goalkeepers and a move to Liverpool.
Yeah.
It has been agreed, I think, is it 30 million, yeah. But since this is not a transfer show, I just thought to highlight that.
Right. Yeah, I would think the Czech Republic would be too good. Surely. Georgia were good because they were in the Euros. They were, weren't they? Of course they were.
Yeah.
They were really good.
They were making their debut in the Euros.
Yeah. Because I remember we was doing the prediction thing where you got it out the hat. Who got to win the tournament, and nobody wanted Georgia. They thought, oh look, they're no hopers. They're not going to do anything, and they were really good in the Euros. Very good team. but I still think the Czech Republic will still have too much here. I'm going to go 2-1 Czech Republic.
Agreed completely. Agreed completely. I think the Czech Republic should have more than enough to, outlast Georgia. And apart from, I think it's fair to say that Mahmoud Ashfali, the name of the goalkeeper, who's now joined Liverpool in what I think is a shocker move, it could very well be that Alisson might be coming to the end of his time there. What this means for Caoimhin Kelleher, I don't know, but we'll have to see. Ironically enough, Kelleher should also be the Republic of Ireland's number one, with Gavin Bazunu still out with an Achilles injury. So this should be something quite interesting. But I do agree that the Czech Republic will just have a little bit too much in terms of experience and proven quality, and they should win this. But it's not going to be an easy game, though. Far from it. 2-1 to the Czech Republic.
Yeah. Right. So we move on, and
I'm going to go for a shocking prediction for this game. I'm going 1-1.
What's the next one? What's this one?
No, I haven't predicted that game. Georgia versus Czech, whatever. I think, the next game should be Ukraine versus Albania. That is 21:45. My prediction for Georgia versus Czech, I'll go for 1-1.
1-1. Oh, I thought you said your score. Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't say.
Okay. Right. So what is the next one now?
Ukraine versus Albania.
Ukraine, Albania. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So Ukraine versus Orist nationality.
Yeah. We could do with Orist on here, couldn't we, to talk about this? But he's not here, so we'll have to talk about it ourselves. And okay, Ukraine, they've got the likes of old Bart Simpson there, old Binchenko. I think they're a decent team, Ukraine. They always seem to pretty much qualify for tournaments. Albania were sort of a dark horse in a way in the Euros. I thought they'd done fairly well. Albania. I just still think Ukraine, though, for me here. I'm going to go 3-1 Ukraine. What about you, Manny?
For me, 2-1. I thought the Ukraine also kind of flattered to deceive at the Euros. They went out quite early, and Albania certainly in that tournament as well showed quite a bit of spirit in many ways. So this is not going to be an easy game for the Ukraine, and Albania do have some good options as players. So I think I'll go for it'll be a Ukraine win, but 2-1.
Yeah, I'll go for a 3-1 win. Ukraine versus Ukraine. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So we're all pretty much going for Ukraine. So anyway, let's move on. And
Ireland versus England is the next game.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah. That one is the same day as the last game. But it's at 7 p.m.
That's Friday, not Friday.
That's 7th.
Yeah, Republic of Ireland. Yeah. Well, don't think much of Republic of Ireland. I don't think they've done that well recently. Of course, they didn't qualify for the Euros. Obviously, this will be Lee Carsley's first game for England as manager. We should have too much, all what he's got to pick from. I hope he doesn't go with favourites like Southgate did. Let's go with new players. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll go for the newer ones, the younger ones, the likes of Branthwaite and all that, the back, and whoever else, totally new. youngsters, Mainu again, and players like that. And, Adam Wharton, he wasn't given a go in the Euros. Will he play now? Will he get a go this time? I guess you'd probably still have Kane, the likes of Kane up front. I probably wouldn't, but I'd go with totally new. I'll go with likes of Watkins and all that. But yeah, I think England will have too much here. I'm going to say, although Ireland at home could still be tough, but I'm going to go 2-1 England. About you, Manny?
That's a very big prediction there. And I mean, certainly, Carsley's first squad will be very interesting to see what he picks and who he picks. And I'll tell you what, this could very well be a tight game. And there was, of course, a time when games like this would be certainly very closely fought. Back in the 90s, we used to have really big battles with them when Jackie Charlton was manager of Ireland. And obviously, given that it's going to be at the Aviva Stadium, formerly known as Lansdowne Road, it will be a very interesting match for Lee Carsley, who actually earned 40 caps for the Republic of Ireland and played for them in the World Cup in 2002. I do believe that England should be too strong for Ireland in theory, but it is going to be a very tough game. And I'm going to stick my neck out here and say that there are going to be some more goals in this. 3-2 to England.
Yeah, I'm going 3-1 England. I feel like England will go all out against Ireland. Also considering it is his debut. Yeah, so I feel, and also England should retire Harry Kane. Harry Kane in the Euros was not that good. England played poorly in the Euros. Yeah.
I actually think, Kyle, speaking of Harry Kane, that given that Carsley is going to be the interim manager for these two games against Ireland and Finland, the stage could be set for Harry to have a farewell against Finland with his 100th cap, and then he could retire.
Yeah.
He's on 98 caps right now.
Yeah, because let's look at it. Harry Kane will not win any international trophies with England, and also is aging, so he should just retire at this point.
Yeah, but no, I agree actually with Manny there. I think don't just totally drop him, drop him totally like that. Let him go out on a high, because he has done good service for England. Okay, he wasn't great in the Euros, we know that. I think he looked tired or shattered or whatever, or just, didn't look anything. I don't know what was wrong with him, but I just think maybe we should call it a day.
Yeah, Kane just wasn't able, No,
no, but I mean, I just really think, just let him go out on the high though. Don't just say, oh, that's it, you're done. Let him finish off. And give him something a little bit of a high to go out on. And I still just think it will be tighter than you think. I think it could be 2-1. I mean, I don't know about Ireland. I don't know what they're like now. I mean, they also didn't qualify, as we know. They shouldn't be as strong as England though. So, but I still just think at home they might give it more of a go, and and they're going to frustrate England a bit, I think. So, yeah, I think 2-1. It will be interesting. I'm sure the likes of people like Cole Palmer and all that is going to play. Anthony Gordon, you would think. Anyone else? I would say you've got to give a different. Who have we got now at a left back that we could play here? Because there's no Shaw, is there? He's out injured again.
Sure. You have
Yeah,
Robertson. Oh,
Hmm.
Robertson is Scotland, right?
Yeah, no, he's got to be English, Carl. So, you know,
sorry, I was thinking. I don't know who, because the only person who I know at Luke Shaw at left back Pointland is Luke Shaw, even though he has been performing inconsistently. Who? Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell.
Maybe.
You know, I would have said Rico Henry, but again, he's out injured. He's always out injured for us. He would be a fantastic left back for England. But yet again, he's out. Again.
Who?
Rico Henry.
Chilwell. Yeah, so maybe Chilwell then.
Yeah, I would say maybe Chilwell. I don't think there's that many others, is there?
Yeah, there's not many.
I don't know. I think the thing is that I think Pickford might be in goal again, but I would give somebody else a go, maybe Pope or something. He's back. Pope, he's doing pretty well. Why don't give him a go now?
No, I feel like Pickford should remain as goalkeeper. Yeah.
Yeah, I still like to see someone different now. I'd like to see, I'd like to see someone else giving a go. I think you got Henderson as well. Obviously Ramsdale. Yeah, I like to see Pope giving another go myself, but it's going to be interesting anyway. But obviously we move on and go on to the next one here.
That is Greece versus Finland. It's the same day, but it's a later timing. The timing of 7:45. Greece versus Finland. It's the same day as England versus Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is 7th.
Oh yeah. And you said, what was it, Greece, Finland?
Yeah, down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, good. What are we going to say for this one? I think Greece in the past have been really great. I mean, of course, they won the Euros in 2004, I should say. Yeah, they've been a really good team. Finland are not bad. I still think Greece too much. Would have too much, be too slippery for Finland. So I'm going to go 3-1 Greece. What about you, Carl? Carl?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still trying to look at the head-to-head.
Right, what are you going to go for this one?
I'm going to go for a draw of 1-1.
Right.
Because look at the head-to-head. I can see the matches are very close. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a draw 1-1 between Greece and Finland. Right. Is Manny still here?
Yeah, still here. And for this one, I could see this actually ending in a 2-all draw. I think both teams look to be, both teams look to be pretty strong. There's a part of me that would like to give the edge to Finland, but Greece with home advantage would, nullify all of that.
Yeah, well, I've gone 3-1 Greece there. I think they're still a decent team. I don't know much about them much now. Look, they used to have a few players over here, didn't they? But not many now. But yeah, I still think they'd be too good for Finland, myself.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on.
Next game is Kazakhstan versus Norway. That is on the 6th of September.
By the way, sorry, in that group, do you think? I think it'd be it's League B, isn't it? Group B too. Yeah, I think England should top the group. Who do you think would be set? Do you think Republic of Ireland will get through?
I'd love to see them get through, but it'll probably be between them and Finland. Very, qualify with England. But again, we have to make sure that we take this seriously. It's not even that it's not even a conclusion that we will end up qualifying.
No, true. So what are we up to now? C now, isn't it? C1? Is it C1? Yeah. Where the hell is that?
You're looking for the next game?
Yeah, C1, isn't it? C1?
No, it is Kazakhstan versus Norway. That is on 6th of September. Yeah, that's there. It's Kazakhstan versus Norway. Scroll up a bit.
Oh, there, yeah.
Yeah, there.
Right. Kazakhstan, Norway. Right. Well, you got Haaland and everything for Norway, so surely that'd be too good for Kazakhstan. Yeah, I'm gonna go 4-0 Norway here. What about you, Manny?
Yeah, I can't look beyond the Norwegian win, especially with Haaland and Odegaard in the team. 3-0 for me, though.
Right.
I'm quite conservative that way, you see.
Yeah. No, when you think about all the goals they could get with Norway, as you say, Odegaard, and you got Haaland, of course. So I still think it'd be quite a few goals for Norway here. So yeah, 4-0. What about you, Carl?
I'm going for a 2-1 Kazakhstan. For Norway to beat Kazakhstan 2-1.
Right, a little bit closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The next game is, I think. Oh, have we predicted?
Oh, was it Sweden? Wasn't it? Was it Sweden? No.
Yeah. So next game is Slovenia versus Austria. It's the same day as the last game, so it's at 7:45.
Slovenia and Austria.
Yeah, that's 6th September.
Yeah, right. I got it. Right. Austria were very good, I thought. Ralph Ragnick in charge, of course. I think Slovenia were okay. Obviously we sort of got through against them eventually. England, but I still think Austria will be too much here. I'm gonna say 3-1 Austria. About you, Carl?
For this game, I'll go for 3-0 Austria.
Right.
Look at how they performed the Euros. I say Austria has performed better than Slovenia. Yeah, so 3-1 Austria, 3-0 Austria, clean sheet win for Austria men.
What about you, Manny?
2-1 Austria.
A tighter one, close one. Right. Yep. Well, we've all gone Austria. So what's the next one, Carl?
Okay, the next game is Wales versus Turkey. That is on the same day at 7:45.
Right, yeah, Wales, Turkey. Well, I thought Turkey were great in the Euros. Good players there, young players. Wales they're okay. They haven't got likes of course Bale or anything anymore. I don't know if Ramsey's still there. He might be. I don't know.
I think he might be.
Yeah. I think it's going to be. I think a draw for this one. I'm going to go 1-1. What about you, man? Or Kyle? Who wants to go? Do you want to go next?
Wales and Turkey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turkey, should have a bit too much for Wales here. As far as the
Right,
scoreline is concerned, 3-1.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same with money. 3-1. I feel like Turkey is very strong for Wales, especially considering the Euros performance. I feel like Gallia will perform well against Wales. Yeah, so 3-1 Turkey.
Actually, I'm going that as well. Sorry, I don't know what made me think of 1-1. I think Turkey will be too strong, as you say. So yeah, 3-1. I'm going the same, lads. So hat trick there.
And of course, Wales are going to be having a new coach after Robert Page was fired, so it will be interesting to see what sort of selection there will be. Who will be in Wales's goal? I don't think it's going to be Wayne Hennessy.
No,
I'd be surprised if it was Danny Ward, but they've got a few problems. Have the Welsh, especially they've had problems ever since Gareth Bale retired, and I think when they played in the 2022 World Cup, that was pretty much the beginning of the end of that golden generation.
Yeah. Right, so let's move on to the
Iceland versus Montenegro. That's the same day at 7:45.
7 days. What was it? Iceland and Iceland, Montenegro.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know for this one. Of course, we remember Iceland. Remember them too well. Knocking us out with the old all that.
Yep. And speaking of which, the Iceland coach who knocked us out of Euro 2016 is now the new Ireland manager.
Oh right. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 Iceland here. Are you, Manny?
3-1 Iceland.
Right. Carl.
Okay, I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. Iceland, yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Let's move on. And what's the next one now, Carl?
Yeah, next one is Azerbaijan versus Sweden.
Azerbaijan versus Sweden. Right.
Yeah, that's on 5th September.
Is that the one we've already done? Have we done that one?
Yeah, we already did that one. So next game is Estonia versus Slovakia.
Albania versus Slovakia.
No, yeah, Estonia versus Slovakia. Yeah.
Oh, Estonia. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Estonia. Where the hell are?
5th September. 5th September.
Did you say it's the 8th? Did you say the 8th?
Yeah, the same date. It's 5th September.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
No, go. It's up. Scroll up.
Estonia and who was it? Sweden.
Yeah. No, Estonia versus Slovakia.
Estonia versus Slovakia. Can't seem to find. Oh, here it is. Got there eventually. Right. I'm going. Slovakia were of course, in the Euros with us, weren't they? I think 2-1 Slovakia. I'm going.
Yep.
You, Manny?
I agree. 2-1 Slovakia.
Yeah, I'll also go 2-1 Slovakia.
Right. We're all agreed. Right. Let's move on. So, what's the next one?
Lithuania versus Cyprus. That's 6th September 2024. That is at 5 p.m. Estonia. Yeah, there. That one. Up. That. Yeah. Estonia versus Cyprus.
Oh.
No, that's down there. It's
Lithuania and Cyprus. Yeah.
Yeah, Lithuania. Yeah. Right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. I thought because you said Estonia, didn't you?
No,
yeah. But
sorry.
anyway. I think I'm going Cyprus here. I think they'll have a bit too much for Lithuania. I'm saying 3-2 Cyprus. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going for 1. Sorry, I'm going 1-2. Yeah, I'm going to 1 Cyprus here.
Right. What about you, Manny?
Oh, I fancy a Desmond in this game.
Yeah.
2-2.
Yeah. Yeah. Could be. I think it's going to be a few goals, so we'll wait and see. The next one. What's the next one, Kyle?
Yeah, Kosovo versus Romania.
Kosovo and Romania. Right.
Yeah. That is the same day at 7:45.
Obviously, Romania were in the Euros. A little bit of a surprise there. I thought they'd done fairly well. I don't think anyone tipped them to really do anything much, but I thought they produced some good performances. I think there'll be too much for Kosovo. I'm going to say 2-0 Romania. But you, Carl?
Yeah, I'll say 2-0 Romania too, as well.
Right. You, Manny?
Yeah, 2-0 sounds like a fair scoreline. I can't see Kosovo really threatening Romania very much.
No. Right. Next one, Carl.
Next game is Belarus versus Bulgaria. That is, that's on 5th September.
Belarus, Bulgaria. Yeah. I'm finding them a little bit easier now. I better not get too cocky, but I'm finding them okay now. Anyway, so yeah, Belarus, Bulgaria. Bulgaria used to be a big force in football, in international football. I still think they're decent. I'm gonna say 2-1 Bulgaria against Belarus.
Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll go for that scoreline too, Steve. Kyle?
I'm going for 2-0 Bulgaria.
Right.
Yeah. So the next game is
right.
Yeah, next game is Northern Ireland versus Luxembourg.
All right, straight on it. There we go. Right. Northern Ireland, you'd think should win this fairly easily. Luxembourg are sort of, well, it used to be the whipping boys, I think, at one stage. I still think they got better than a little bit better, but I still think Northern Ireland. I'm going to go 2-0 Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I wouldn't jump the gun on Luxembourg if I were you, Steve, because obviously they were in the playoffs for the, to qualify for the Euros and lost in very controversial circumstances to Georgia, and that pretty much made me not fancy Georgia's chances very much in the tournament. They've certainly come a long way from being the whipping boys, as you would say, and it just goes to show that eventually, as a team, you end up, getting your act together and performing a lot better. So I wouldn't write them off, and I think, Northern Ireland, of course, have always been, the stronger team on paper, and of course, I do remember them playing in Euro 2016, where they did brilliantly well, qualifying for the second round, of course. But of course, those days are long gone. The players who were, big, who were very pivotal to that team then, many of them have long since retired. I think Northern Ireland will look to try and give a good account of themselves, though. this should be a 2-1 win for the Northern Irish.
Right. What about you, Carl?
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Yeah, we've all got them to win. Right. Right, next one, Carl.
That is Faroe Islands versus Northern Macedonia.
Right. Probably, yeah. It's probably, what day is that one on?
That's on the 7th of September.
So it's, who was it? Faroe Islands and North Macedonia, yeah? Right.
Yeah.
I think North Macedonia, I think, wasn't it them that done us, surprised us at one stage, England? North Macedonia. I think they'd probably be too much for Faroe Islands here. I'm going to say 3-1 North Macedonia.
Yeah, North Macedonia were the same team that actually knocked Italy out of contention for the
Italy, yeah.
2002 World Cup. Yeah. So, yeah, they'll be too strong for this Faroe Islands team. I completely agree with you there. 3-1.
Right.
Yeah.
You, Carl?
I'll go for I'm tempted to go for a 1-1 draw between the both teams. I don't see nothing much between both teams. Yeah. So 1-1 draw.
Right. Do you say we've nearly done game week 1, haven't we? Nearly done it?
Yeah. Yeah. Because we have like 1, 2, 3 games left.
Right. So what's the next one there?
Armenia versus Latvia.
What day is that one?
That is on 7th September.
7th. Right. Albania and... Did you say Albania? Oh, Armenia. Did you say Albania? Armenia.
Armenia.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go... I don't really know a lot about these two. I'm going to go 2-1 Armenia. I haven't got much of a clue about these two, but I think Armenia are fairly good. I'm going to go 2-1. What about you, Manny?
Desmond for these two as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And you, Carl?
I'll go for a close win of Armenia 1-0.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next game. Yeah. Next game is San Marino versus Liechtenstein. Yeah.
What day?
That is on, let me check, on 5th September.
5th. Right.
Yeah. It's the second last game of this game week.
San Marino. Yeah, Liechtenstein. Yeah. This one. Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
Right. Well, do San Marino actually win any games? Well, I think they've won 1, haven't they? Have they won 1?
No, they drew 0-0 against St. Kitts.
Oh.
But they've lost all their games. Yeah.
I'm going Liechtenstein. I'm going to go 4-0 Liechtenstein.
Yeah, I'm going to go to 2-0 Liechtenstein.
How about you, Manny? You know?
I'm going to sort of I'll stick my neck out and go for Liechtenstein here.
Yeah. I would say it's an obvious one, but, because, I can't see San Marino ever winning the game, surely.
Yeah.
I mean, as good as they've got is that 0-0, and of course scoring against England. We can't forget that, can we? They scored against us, but yeah. But yeah, Liechtenstein surely all the way. So what score are you going to give for that one, Manny?
Yeah.
What score?
Which one? Oh, 2-1.
Oh, right. Bit closer then. All right. Right, and
Okay.
is that the last one, or is there any more on that game week? One?
No, there's one last one of Moldavia versus Malta.
Moldova and Malta. What day and date is that?
That is 7th this September.
Moldova and Malta. Right. Oh man, you said you're going after this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Right. So I'll go to you first anyway. I'm not sure. I think who would you say the better here? I'm not really sure about these two.
It's got to be Moldova. It's got to be Moldova.
Yeah. I think it's Moldova. It is now. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So,
I love that.
Yeah.
So what score are you going for there, Manny?
Well, I only wish I could go for a 4-2, but I can't, obviously. But 3-1 for me. 3-1. And boys, I'm going to have to leave. But thanks a lot for organising the stream. And
no worries.
I'll see you all very soon.
Before you go, quick shout out where you are.
Yeah. So obviously, catch me on both of Mr. B's channels. Mr. B Talks England Cricket, and also the Mr. B Hive Football Chat, where I think this stream is being, broadcast to. Big up to Kyle as well. I have been on his channel, Football Overseas, on a few occasions. Good to see him here. And also catch me on Del Boy Gunner TV, Coach's Corner, Oris Talks Football, Up the Cherries in all departments, Huddersfield Town Fan TV, Tony Claude Gunner TV, Danny AFC TV, Rich Sports Football United, Spurs Eurasia TV, Southern Gooner, Gundown UK, and a whole host of other channels as well that I have made, on which I have made some appearances. Can't really remember most of them, but all, of course, quite important to me, and I'm sure I'll remember them if my memory is a lot clearer. And as always, if these if they don't believe me when I tell them that they are important to me, there will be a check in the post, obviously. And catch me also on Instagram and Threads at Manny Thangadorai1981, Twitter at Thangadorai1981, and nothing much else to say except I hope you all enjoy the rest of this sporting week. I do believe we have another week of Premiership action before the international break, which should be quite fun. And there will be some transfer activity coming up. I do believe there will be, in fact, big up to UTC IAD. They will be hosting a transfer window deadline day stream at 9 o'clock on Friday, I believe. And that should be a great deal of fun. And nothing much else to say except I hope you'll enjoy the rest of this week. Enjoy the sports that are on offer. Take care of yourselves. Be safe and be happy. Do unto others as you'd have done as you would have others do unto you, and don't do anything that Steve and Kyle and I wouldn't do. But until then, we'll see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. I've got to skedaddle. Bye.
Cheers, my friend. You have a good one.
Cheers.
Mate. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Right, so what did Manny go for? He was 3-1, didn't he, Moldova?
Yeah, he went for 3-1. I'm also going 3-1 for this game.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0 Moldova for this one. All right. Let's move on to the next one, Carl. What we got next?
Yeah, the next game. Yeah, game week 2. So we have Portugal versus Scotland. That's 8th September.
Portugal and Scotland. Right, there we go. Well, you can go first, my friend here. What do you think of this one?
I feel like in this game we'll go for a 2. Is it 2-1? Or maybe 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see Scotland getting anything here, can you? Really?
Yeah. Especially with Cristiano and all those, I can't see.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 3-1 Portugal actually. for this. So, pretty comfortable for them.
Yeah. Anyway, we move to the next game, right?
Yep.
Croatia versus Poland. That is on the same day.
Right, Croatia and Poland. Oh, yeah, got it. Got it. Right.
Yeah. For this
what do you
game,
think about this one, mate?
This one? I'll say Croatia is a stronger team, obviously with Modric there. But also, Lewandowski, Poland has Lewandowski as well. And also, both teams were knocked out in the group stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this game, I'll say it's a draw of 1-1.
I'm actually going to go Croatia here, mate. I'm going 2-1 Croatia.
2-1 Croatia.
Yeah, I think they might just have a bit too much of Poland. So yeah, 2-1.
So we move to the next game, right?
Yep.
Right, that's France versus Belgium. That's 9th September.
On the same day? Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry. On the 9th. Oh, sorry, on the 9th. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the next day.
It's on the 10th, isn't it? Is it the 10th?
No, 9th. Sorry. Up.
Oh, there we go. France and Belgium.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. It's so all over the place on here, mate. It's so difficult. Anyway, yeah, go on, Kyle. What do you think?
Okay, France advanced further than Belgium in the Euros. They went all the way to the semi-finals.
Yeah,
they are unlucky to be beaten by Spain. Yeah, but Belgium got knocked out by the same French team in the quarterfinals. So I feel like France is stronger. So for this one, I'll go for a close 2-1 prediction.
Right, I'm going 2-1. I'm going 2-1 France as well for this.
Yeah.
Can you? I'll go to this next one, but can you talk about it a bit, Carl? Because I've got to go to the toilet, mate. So,
okay.
What is the next one?
Israel versus Italy. That one.
Right. You go. You talk about it a little bit and say what you think it's going to be or what's going to happen.
Okay.
And then I'll be back soon. All right.
Okay.
Okay, mate.
For Italy versus Israel, Israel comes into this game with a win and 2 losses, while Italy comes into this game with 2 losses and a draw. Italy is obviously the stronger team here. So for this game, I'll go for a strong 3-1 win against Israel for Italy. Yeah. Considering the strength of Italy and also how weak Israel is. Also, head-to-head, look at head-to-head. Italy beat Israel 2017. They beat them 2016 3-1. That is 10-man Italy. And then they beat them again. They drew to them in 1970. That is 0-0. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, mate. I'm back. So, what did you say for this one? You're going to do for this one?
I said 3-1 Italy.
3-1 Italy. Right. I'm gonna go 2-0 Italy for this one.
Yeah. So we move to the next game, Netherlands versus Germany. That is on 10th.
On the 10th.
September.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, Netherlands, Germany. So what are you going to say for this one?
For this one, It's a difficult game, obviously. But though I'm going for a shocking prediction of 2-1 Netherlands against Germany.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, you know what? I'm going to go for a draw here. I'm going 1-1 for this one.
1.
Yeah. So let's move on. And
Hungary versus Botswana. That is on the same day at 7:45.
Shit, I didn't want to. Oh, you stupid shit. Oh. Sorry, man. Right, it's
on the same day.
Yeah, I clicked on it too quick, and it went to the same one. Right. Here we go. Hungary, and Bosnia. Surely Hungary here, do you think?
Yeah, I'll say Hungary is a stronger team here. I'll go for a close prediction of 2-1 Hungary.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm agreeing with you. I'm going the same 2-1.
Yeah.
So
the next next game is Denmark Serbia. That's 8th September.
Denmark Serbia. All right. When did you say it was? Thursday.
8th September.
Oh, 8th. Denmark, Serbia. Right. Denmark for me here, I think might be too strong for Serbia. I'm gonna go 2-0 Denmark. What about you?
Last time they faced each other out, they drew to each other in the Euros 2024 0-0. But I feel like Denmark will be looking to turn that win into that going to win. So I'm going to 1 Denmark.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Next one.
Switzerland versus Spain.
Switzerland and Spain. Right.
That's the same day at 7:45.
Oh yeah, got it. Hold on. Right. Switzerland, Spain. What are you going to go for here?
Okay, let me see if they faced each other. Yeah, then they did not face each other in the Euros. Switzerland is a good team, but Spain is a better team. So considering looking at the head-to-head, I feel like Spain will beat Switzerland 2-1.
Yeah. I'm going 2-0 Spain for this one.
Okay.
Definitely. So next one.
Next one is Czech Republic versus Ukraine. That is on 10th September.
10th September. All right. Ukraine and Spain. Not Spain.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic and Ukraine. Sorry, yeah. Right. Czech Republic against Ukraine. I'm going to go a draw here. 1-1. What about you, Carl?
I'm tempted to go for a draw, so I'll go for 1-1. Czech Republic and Ukraine here.
Yeah. Okay.
So next game is Albania versus Georgia. It's the same day at 7:45.
Right. So what are you going to go for this one?
In this one, I'm tempted to go for a draw, so I'll go for 1-1 Albania Georgia. You?
I'm gonna give a big up to Orist here and say Albania will win. I'm going 2-1 Albania for this one. So Orist will be happy. They win that. Yeah, 2-1 Albania. So what's the next one?
England versus Finland.
Oh, England, Finland.
Yeah,
right.
That is on. You got it.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, got it already this time. Yeah, at Wembley, of course. And Tough one, maybe. I don't know. Do you think Finland will be a tough opposition for England?
I feel like Finland is not even a close competition.
Oh, right.
But you never know. But you never know with England. They can lose to even the smallest team like Iceland.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah. So, let's see. I could go for a close win for England 2-1.
Yeah, I think they might actually keep a clean sheet. I'm going to go 2-0 England for this one. Yeah, I think they keep a clean sheet. So, yeah, 2-0.
So, next game is Norway versus Slovenia. That is on the 10th of... Also, Norway versus Austria. That is on the 9th of September.
On the 9th, right. Norway
versus Austria.
Right.
Yeah.
Could be a closer one, this one. They're both decent teams, aren't they? Really good teams. Of course, Norway have got Haaland and everything. What do you think is going to happen here?
I think it could be a draw of 1-1 because Norway has Haaland, and also Austria is coming from playing the Euro Stage 4. So yeah, it could be a close game. I'm going for 1-1.
You know what? I'm going to go for a Desmond here. I'm going 2-2. I think there could be 4 goals. So that's what I'm going for. A Desmond. So let's move on. And
Slovenia versus Kazakhstan. That is on the same day at 7:45.
Slovenia, right? Kazakhstan, right? Okay.
So,
what are you going for here, Carl?
2-1. Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go 2-0 Slovenia for this one.
2-0. Okay.
Yeah. So what's the next one, Carl?
Turkey versus Iceland. That's on 9th September.
Right. Yeah. Right. So what are you going to say for this one?
For this one, look at the head-to-head. Iceland beat Turkey 2-1 in 2019. Also, they beat them again in 2013. So look at head-to-head. This could be a close game for Turkey. So I'm going for 2-1 Turkey. And also, not everyone can beat Iceland at this point. Even England cannot beat Iceland.
Yeah. And I think the way, because Turkey done well in that Euros as well, they must still be fairly confident with that. I think they will probably just about win this on. What did you say? You said 2-1 Turkey, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going that as well. 2-1 Turkey. So,
okay.
Next one now.
Montenegro versus Wales.
Montenegro and Wales. Right. I got on it fairly quick that time. Right. So what do you think for this one, Carl?
It seems like both teams have shaky form at the point. Montenegro has a better form slightly than Wales. And also look at the head-to-head. Also, it has been close games. So this one I'm going for 1-0 Wales.
1-0 Wales, right. I'm going to go 2-1 Wales for this one. Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the next one?
Next game is Slovakia versus Uzbekistan. Slovakia versus Azerbaijan. That is
Azerbaijan.
on, yeah, that's on 8th September.
8th, on the 8th of September. Oh, there we go. Got it. So what do you think for this one?
Hey, look at the head-to-head. Uzbekistan has a slightly better form than Slovakia, but Slovakia has played Euro 2024. Uzbekistan has not played in the Asian Cup yet as well. So look, no, they didn't even qualify for Euros. So look at that. I feel like both teams are similar. Yeah, so I see. So I could say draw of 1-1. Also look at the head-to-head. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go Slovakia to win. I'm gonna go 2-1 Slovakia for this one.
Okay. Next game is Sweden versus Estonia.
Right.
That is on that is same day at 7:45.
Oh, there we go. Right, got it. Sweden here, do you think, surely, for this one?
Sweden is without Zlatan as well. I think Zlatan retired long time ago. And I think he's a director of Milan, if I'm not wrong. So I'm not sure that has made Sweden suffer a lot. But Sweden has Isak, who has stepped up. So I'll go for a 2-1 win, Sweden.
You see here, I'm looking at this 18 wins, Sweden, Estonia none, and 1 draw. So I think surely Sweden for me will have too much. I'm gonna go 3-0 Sweden. I'm going here. Right.
Yeah. Next game is Cyprus versus Kosovo. That's 9th September.
9th September. Cyprus, Kosovo. Right. So what do you make of this one? What are you going to go for here?
Kosovo is Cyprus is a stronger team, so I'm going 2-0 Cyprus.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'm going with that as well, Kyle. So, yeah. What's the next one, mate?
Yes, next one is Romania versus Lithuania. That's 9th September.
Yeah, got it.
So look at these.
So what are you going to go for here?
I'm not really sure because both teams, Lithuania has a stronger form, but also Romania played Euro 2024. So it's actually hard to choose for this one.
So what score?
I'll go for 2-0 Romania.
Yeah, I'm going with that as well. I'm going 2-0 Romania. Right. Next one, mate.
Okay, next one is Luxembourg versus Belarus.
Yeah, it must be nearly the end of week 2 now, isn't it? Game week 2.
Actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 5 fixtures left here.
Oh, 5. Oh, right. When did you say this one was? In September?
This one.
September. What's the next game?
Yeah, that's on September 8th.
September the 8th. What was it? Luxembourg, Belarus, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. What are you going for this one?
For this one, look at the head-to-head. Belarus has beaten Luxembourg twice in 2018, and Luxembourg has beaten them once in 2013. So also look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go for the 1-1.
I'm going to go 2-1 Luxembourg here. Yeah, 2-1 Luxembourg, I think. Right, next one, mate.
Bulgaria versus Northern Ireland.
Sorry, what was it? What's the next one?
Oh, Bulgaria versus Northern Ireland. That is on 8th September.
On the 8th.
Yes.
Bulgaria, Northern Ireland. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going for this one, mate? What one? What are you going to go for it? The score.
This one I'm going for a close win. I'm going for a 2-1 Bulgaria win. You?
Yeah, I think Bulgaria might just edge it. Yeah, I'll go the same. I'm going 2-1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one, bro.
Latvia versus Northern Macedonia. That on 10th October. No, that's sorry, my bad. North Macedonia versus Armenia. That is 10th September.
Right. Hungary. Oh no, sorry, North Macedonia and Armenia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think North Macedonia will win this. I'm going 3-1. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going for a 2-1 prediction. North Macedonia versus Armenia. Yeah,
Right.
I'm going 2-1 for North Macedonia.
Okay. Right. I think is it just 2 more now or 3 more? I can't remember. 3 more, I think.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, that's 3 more after this game. After this game, it will be 2 more. So the next game is Latvia versus Faroe Islands. That is being played
yeah.
on 10th September 2024.
So what are you going for here, Carl?
Okay, this one I'm going for. There's nothing much to say about both teams.
No.
But Latvia, I'll go for 1-0. Latvia.
Right. I'm going to go 2-0 Latvia here. Yeah, 2-0.
So the next game is on 10th September. That is Gilbalt versus Liechtenstein.
Right. So, where is it?
It is at what time is it? It is at 7:45.
On what day was it again? On the
10th September. Yeah.
On the 10th. Right.
Yeah. Well,
it's who was it again?
Oh, it is versus Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein. Yeah, Liechtenstein. They're not on there.
And Gil. Is it Gil? A nation called Gil. It's 10th September. You're going to.
Not
Yeah, 10th
Gibraltar and
September.
Liechtenstein. No. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah.
Gibraltar and Liechtenstein. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well. I mean, sometimes I don't really think you can call them the Rock of Gibraltar because they do concede a few goals, don't they? Generally, I think Liechtenstein here for me. I'm going to go 3-0 Liechtenstein. What about you, Carl?
This one I'm going to go for 1-1 Liechtenstein.
Right.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to the last game, that is
Right.
and Andorra versus Malta. That is on 10th September.
10th September. Right. Andorra and Malta. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Malta will win this. I'm going 2-1 Malta. What about you?
I could go for that, or maybe I feel like a draw could suit them. So 1-1 Andorra Malta. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So we come
Yeah.
to the
So
end.
we're done. Yeah, we come to the end.
That took a while, but yeah, it was good. At least we got through a lot there. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. So there's plenty of games coming up. Obviously, the next couple of game weeks will be, I think, well, it might be when I'm away. I'm not sure. So I don't know if I'll be able to do them, mate. But
You don't?
no, actually, I think they're when I come back. I think the next ones. Is it game week 3 and 4? Isn't it? Be the next one.
Game week 3 and 4 is, I think, that's in October. Is it October?
Oh, I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back for those. Right. Yeah. So I should be able to do them ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, should be able to do them. But yeah, it's been a great stream. I've had nobody in the live chat, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully people will be watching or watching on playback. So it'd be great. You know, please subscribe to Football Overseas. Fantastic channel. I'm obviously part of that now as well. I was going to say, Carl, if you want to put your details in there in the thing there before we go, or in the live chat or whatever.
I don't think I can post on the live chat.
Oh, okay, mate.
But they can find me at Football Overseas on YouTube. They can find me on Instagram at _underline FOYT 2019 underline. Facebook, I'm there at Football Overseas and also at Football for Life Show. Also, joining those socials here. Yeah, so thank you for allowing me to join your stream, Mr. B.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, man. It's obviously for your channel as well. So, of course, you know, we're doing a joint one. Hopefully it'll be a little bit smoother than the next one. That seemed all over the place. It's just getting to all the different games. They're all different weeks and in different groups. So it's all over the place a bit, but never mind. It was good. And thanks to Manny, of course, earlier on as well. He was with us. So thanks to him for being on. And he goes on plenty of other streams. He's, you know, brilliant stuff. Hopefully he's going to be joining us as well on the Football Overseas. He's going to be doing he says he's going to the IPL cricket prediction. So that'd be great. So you got anything more to say there, Carl? Anything other?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think he is going to come on, so he's going to do that. So, yeah, that's a little way off, I think, the IPL. When does that start again? The IPL?
Yeah, IPL. I'm not sure. IPL season.
Okay, well, it's a little bit later on. I think it might be October, November time, or something like that. Or is it next year? Does it start next? Or it is still this year, isn't it? IPL.
I think next. Yeah, I think next year.
Oh, next year is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think next year. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, thanks guys, and as I say, follow me on Instagram down here at Mr. B for Life 182, and subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat, Mr. B Talks England Cricket. You know, go and look into all that, all the content on there. I've done plenty of videos now, loads to watch on there. Obviously, be plenty more coming up. not just on mine, but of course on Football Overseas as well. And, you know, so there's loads more to come. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just reading what you were saying there, Carl, what you put there. But anyway, yeah, thanks to everyone, Carl, of course, and Manny. This has been a great stream, and hope you've all enjoyed it. Obviously, you're watching on live or on playback, and I've got plenty more to come. I've got a debate show tomorrow now. It was going to be today, but we're doing this. I've got to do it tomorrow. And, of course, the preview for the Colchester and Brentford, I'm going to do that one tomorrow now. So both of those tomorrow, because obviously that's tomorrow, Colchester and Brentford. So, yeah, and we might learn more about Tony. I'm sure there'll be more news about Tony by the time I do that. He may have gone to Chelsea, he may not have done. Looks like that could be on the card. So 45 million. So should be good. But obviously, for now, though, guys, we are going to be out of it and we're going to bounce. So goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.